Good morning. How you guys doing? This Mike back with the thought of the day on June 19, 2025. First, I want to give honor and praise to Elohim of Israel for giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this message. Then I'd like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May your will, not mine, be done. Today, I want to talk about demons and how we never should underestimate demons and demonic attacks. You know what I mean? It's viral right now with a young fella killed his wife or girlfriend and then killed himself. They were arguing in the house, and I guess things spilled over. And many people say, he snapped or this happened or his mental health, man. And it all boils down to demonic possession. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, we seen cartoons and things of that nature, and when they was talking about ghosts and demons and this and that, so it kind of puts us in a sense sometimes of thinking that stuff is far fetched, and I think we underestimate how real it really is, man. You know what I'm saying? And those demons, they transmit from person to person. You know what I'm saying? They jump from one person to another person in an argument. You know what I mean? And sometimes the person you dealing with don't have any knowledge of demons or demonic possession, and then they don't understand why they don't like you, why they feel some kind of way when they're around you. You know what I mean? And that's that demon talking to them. And you don't believe it's real? You be around certain people and you can talk about everything you want, but as soon as you bring up the word God or things of that nature, stop talking about him. Da, 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 da. That's a demon, man. That's a demon inside that person. You know what I mean? And then that demon can jump from that person to you, and then next thing you know, it's on. And ladies, you can't underestimate the demon that's inside that guy, because he can't even control that demon. So when that demon takes over him and he starts wilding and this and that, he don't have no control over that demon. There's many of men that's in jail right now that wish they could turn back their hands of time because they didn't have control over that demon. That demon went to grab that gun. That demon went to grab that knife. That demon took it too far when he was choking her or beating her or this or that. And the demon ended up killing her. Then when the person comes back down to themselves, they realize what they did. You know what I mean? And it's vice versa too. When that woman snaps, like they say, snap, that demon takes over, and she's going hard. You get what I'm saying? And the demons love to go through her because she's the weaker vessel. So, and with the emotions, the demon talk to her. He don't really love you like that. He's not doing this for you. He's not doing that. I think he's cheating. And then next thing you know, the demon then got hold of her. Next thing you know, the demon telling her to do this and do that. Then she comes out of it and she's crying like, oh my God, what did I do? That's a demon. And we taking for granted on how serious this stuff is. You know what I mean? These demons are running around, moving from people to people, and they're attacking people and killing people, and people thinking like, nah, man, that's you sounding crazy. That person did that. That person was under demonic attack, man. And some people do know they got demons in them. You hear these young boys in rapping right now with the drill stuff, calling themselves demons and this and that. They understand it. It's the people out here walking around naive that this thing is not real. Now, how do they get into us? How do they transmit? They transmit through sex. One of the things, yes. When you getting it in with mad different people, those demonic, you transferring spirits, those demonic spirits into you, man. Next thing you know, you wonder why, man, you saying my libido is going crazy. I need to do this and do that. No, that's them demons in you. They need to have more. They want to have more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, you if you had mass sex partners and then you get into relationships and you run them while your mind is going crazy because you inherited all those demons from all those different men. Because you are receivers. So that man, once he enters you, those demons come. Yes, it's demons. So they come through sex. They come through substances, alcohol. Why you think they got it on the sign, wine and spirits? Because it's demons. They come through with in the substances. They come through with the weed. They come through with the cocaine and all of the other substances. That takes you out of yourself, and then that demon be able to enter you. They enter through music. You're listening to all of this stuff on these high frequencies and this and this and the demonic possession comes through. Next thing you know, you want to act out what you hear in the music. Next thing you know, you're just walking around, the young kids walking around rapping and stuff in their brain. We used to do the same thing. Then that becomes you. It becomes your thoughts. It comes through television and YouTube. You're watching the wrong stuff and you're looking at it. Next thing you know, you're starting to visualize yourself doing it. Next thing you know, it starts to become your thoughts. It starts to become the way you look at things. It comes through phone conversations. You talking on the phone with somebody, next thing you know, they pouring in all of this negative stuff, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, you get off the phone, your spouse come home, you might start arguing with them. They ain't even do nothing. That demon came from that person that you was on the phone with, came into you. Now it's all inside your house. You know what I mean? Your interaction with people that you have no business interacting with. We can't underestimate demons. We got to remember we're in spiritual warfare. This war is not carnal, it's spiritual. So you got to understand and got to be on guard. You know what I mean? Even Yeshua Christ said it, man, in Matthew 12, 43 and 47, he says, when the unclean spirit is going out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he come in, he findeth empty, swept, and garnished. Then he goeth, and he taketh with himself 7 other more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. So once you turn your life over, you still not safe. You got to build. You got to have that Holy Spirit in you, and you got to build and keep chasing Christ, and you got to keep serving the Most High. I guard myself for people, places, and things. There's certain people I'm just not going to go around. I already know how they feel about me. So if I'm around them and that demon want to go crazy, they can't control that demon. Now you in a situation and you like, how did I get here? You're seeing all of these killings. You're seeing people going crazy. You're seeing all of this stuff. It's demonic possession. And so you have to be cautious. We got to fast. We got to pray. We got to know the scriptures to call on. We got to call out the word of Christ when you sleep and people can't be having sleep paralysis where they can't move. That's demons. When you get woke up between the hours of 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning and you just keep waking up, go right into prayer. Somebody might be trying to cast spells on you. It's all demonic. So understand what we're dealing with. So when you see all these crazy stories and you see the people doing this and doing that, always understand that it's demonic possession. And demons is real, so guard yourself of it and don't underestimate demons. This is Mike. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom.